What's up, world? Got a real deep spiritual message pertaining to the movie Get Out that just came out in theaters. And I really gotta break this movie down. Like this movie is so powerful, so deep, so many hidden messages in this movie. And I'm sitting in this movie theater. God just really talking to me, man. He talking to me. He telling me. He revealing so much stuff to me. And he's like, "Do you see?" In the movie, he's like, "Do you see? Do you see this? You know, this is what I want you to tell my people. This is what I want you to tell the world. This is what I want you to convey. This is serious, man." Like, that whole movie was based off consciousness. Like, I can break this whole movie down from what I remember. I wish I would have seen it again. But, and I'm in this movie theater and Satan talking to me too. The devil talking to me too. With God intervening. That's how serious the atmosphere was in this movie, how deep it was. Like, God sitting there talking to me, and God really showing me what the devil really think. He really laughing at people, because people looking at this stuff as entertainment. They don't understand how deep and serious and how much spiritual warfare is heavy right now. It's heavy. My spirit was in there crying. And I gotta break this down, man. The title alone, Get Out. Get out. Get out the matrix. God said, get out the matrix. Free your mind. That's what holding us back. They don't understand how powerful our mind is. This whole movie is based off consciousness. And it all started with the hypnosis. You know, and prior he was noticing stuff. And the scene with hypnosis when, she getting him to talk about his mom, and what you seen when she was like sink to the floor. You seen that scene? That right there is saying your subconscious mind. Once somebody can get in your mind, they can take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? That's the devil telling you, I get in your mind, I can tell you to do anything. I make you do anything. The idle mind is the devil's playground. Once I get you to your vulnerable state, I can get you to do anything. I can manipulate you. And what he did, and what that scene did, she talked about his mom. His mom died. So she brought that up. What happened? Now he's vulnerable. That's really how the devil trick and get in your brain. Your most vulnerable state. You know. That's why you always gotta stay strong and stay close to God, because the devil will get in your brain. But it all started right there in that movie right there, and that's when God really started talking to me. Really started talking to me and talking to me, and he's like, that hypnosis thing started it all. All that is subconscious mind. All that is what he was talking to her, and he was telling her about the scene when he was telling her about his mom and how she died and what happened and what he did and how he got her to talk. That's her into his subconscious mind. That's what hypnosis is. Now we get deeper into that. This is how deep this is, man. This is real life spiritual stuff, man. And you notice he woke up from it. It was like a dream. That's what it is, man. Your subconscious mind, like too, when you sleep, when we dreaming, we go into the spiritual world. Some of our dreams be real. Like, I know a lot of people, even myself, they dreams tell them stuff. They dreams communicate with them. That's why that seems important too. Why he woke up, it seemed like after he got hypnosis. Why it seemed like he woke up from his sleep. Subconscious mind. And and then you see the part when the beginning of the movie it says stay woke. You know what I'm saying? This whole movie is based off consciousness, man. This stuff is deep. I gotta break all this stuff down, man. And at the end, one part, and I'm not going in order. I'm just skipping from scene to scene. But you notice in the reference when at the end, when he finally realized what's going on, he finally see, all right, something ain't right. And the part when he woke up from the dream, even before that, he got hypnotized. But this is before he got hypnotized. This is another message God said. Before he got hypnotized, before that scene, he woke up out of his sleep. He was feeling for a cigarette, whatever. He woke up out of his sleep, and the door opened. He noticed that door, but he just looked past it, went outside. You know what I'm saying? And then that door symbolizes God speaking to you, giving you a sign. Because if you notice at the end when he opened that door, she seen those pictures that showed, okay, this his girlfriend was with more than one black guy. I thought I was the first black guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's when he knew, all right, this bitch lying to me. You know what I'm saying? This girl lying to me, man. And that's what I'm saying. Imagine if he would have went in that door and we'd have seen that ahead of time. He would have been like, what? And that's how God communicate. He give us signs. He put it to our face, but sometimes we ignore it. You know what I'm saying? And people understand, like, God is our communication, man. God is our spirit. You know what spirit is? You look at the Hebrew word for spirit. I got to get deep into this stuff, man. But look up the Hebrew word for spirit. The Hebrew word for spirit is basically your emotions. You'll feel like I say, well, God talk to me, speak to me through my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Our consciousness, man. We gotta get real. We gotta get real deep. You know what I'm saying? Real deep. And you notice at the end, when the family was revealing himself, after he realized, okay, these people, they trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? You notice before he got knocked out, he made a reference, we are gods. He said, we are gods and we are divine. And that right there, he's letting you know, I know your power, but I'm finna get in your brain because you can't know your power. And this is exactly how the elite operate. This is exactly how the world and Satan operate. This is exactly how they get us. They get in our mind. So I say, get out of the matrix. Get out of the illusion. You know what I'm saying? And that scene right there stuck out to me because I was like, damn, they really telling us, Satan really telling us all this stuff, and he throwing it in our face. He's laughing. Like, I'm telling you, God was just sitting and listening. This is what Satan was saying. He was saying, you stupid people. This is exactly how you feel. You stupid, ignorant people. You know what I'm saying? People are woke, but they're not spiritually woke. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand how deep stuff really is. People are not spiritual, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, if you're not spiritual, you will never see eye to eye with a person that is. That's how stuff is deep. Stuff is real deep. And you notice the music playing, it was saying the mind is to tear up the thing to waste. After that music, because that's it. This whole movie was about consciousness. Man, it's so deep, man. I got to get even more deeper. The scene when they're out playing bingo, how he's communicating with them and not even speaking. You know what I'm saying? That scene showing you the magic, the black magic. This is serious, man. They got curses on us. They got witches who perform black magic on our minds. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who are dealing with their mind. They battling with their mind. You know what I'm saying? And this is serious. They got curses. That's magic. Everything around this world is magic. And I gotta break that down. I gotta break that down too, man. It's deep, man. I'll go back to that scene. When it says, when he made a point where we're all gods. The girlfriend's dad, we're gods. You know what I'm saying? We're all light. God made us all as light. When God said, beginning in the world, let there be light. And what is that? Magic. Because boom, they're the world. You know what I'm saying? If you look, when the sperm hit an egg, a light pop. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. It's a light. A light spark. You know what I'm saying? Everything, we are energy. Everything's made out of light. Here's an example. Electronics. Electricity. What is that? Light. You know what I'm saying? When they say Israel, Israelites, God chosen people are the lights of this world. You know how but you got people who misconstrue scriptures and they put race on it. Nah, man. Nah. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is deep, man. The veil is finna be lifted, man. This stuff is deep. The veil finna be lifted. We all gotta get out of the matrix. We gotta wake up. It's all metaphors. Everything has a deeper meaning to it. But back to the magic thing, that bingo scene, it was just showing us how they putting magic on us, man. They casting spells on our minds. We listen to this music, these type of music, they casting spells on this music we listen to, messing with our minds. You know what I'm saying? Music is powerful. Stuff is this stuff is real, and everything about life is really evolved around magic. You really think about it, you know. And two, also, God really been showing me. He revealed to me too. There's curses in the Bible that's not even of God. Some of these curses in the Bible is not even from the true Creator. You know what I'm saying? It's curses and witchcraft all through the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this stuff is real. This stuff is deep. You know, and what seemed really stick out to me was this word coagula. Coagula. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled Coagula. So coagula. I don't know, but that's part of the Baphomet, and that means to join together. You know what I'm saying? And God showed me that's another meaning. One world religion. You know, they want a world religion. They already got that. You know what I'm saying? They got the Bible. They got all these texts. You know what I'm saying? You got to separate what's true and what's not. You know, use discernment to figure out the world, figure out the universe. You know what I'm saying? Let the Spirit lead you. You know what I'm saying? Discernment. You know, like I say, God is our consciousness. God is in us. He's in our brains. You know what I'm saying? He's our minds. Our minds is powerful. You know what I'm saying? He be able to tell us what's right is wrong. You know? But he got these texts. You know what I'm saying? And they added all these false gods and all this and hidden behind names and stuff, man. We be calling on like Lord. That means bow. You know what I'm saying? We calling on the Lord. We really calling on evil entities. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is deep. That's already a one world religion. You know what I'm saying? Satan gets us through our ignorance. As I say, our minds. They dumb us down in school on purpose. They get us through our ignorance. You know, like I say, man, knowledge is power. That's true. You know why knowledge is power? Because God is consciousness and God is real and God is power. When you got true wisdom from the Creator, man, you break free from everything, man. That's why the title is the message. Get out the matrix. Break free. You know what I'm saying? Freedom. Real freedom is in your mind being free. You know, the truth shall set you free. You know, all this stuff is real. And our thoughts are powerful, man. They influence us. This is deep. And back to that word, coagula, however you say it, I don't know. But the Baphomet is really what they worship. And if you really do your own research and dig deep into that, you know what I'm saying, the word coagula is associated with the Baphomet, and that means to join together. You know, like I say, one world religion. And really, God showed me too the Sabbath goat and that Passover and all the other stuff. That's satanic. That's a ritual, man. That's a satanic ritual. All that satanic. Man, this stuff is deep. And really, you think about it too, the friend in the movie. The friend, he was warning him. He was telling him all types of stuff, and he thought he was crazy. He thought his friend was crazy. And it turned out to be his friend was right. And that's really how life is, man. The ones who seem crazy, the ones who get called crazy, be the smartest. The ones who always ends up right. You know what I'm saying? The conspiracy theorists. They make that word out to be the crazy people, but really it's the critical thinkers, the one who got some sense, the one who mind is free. It all come with, and it all come with asking questions. You know, you can't break free without asking questions. That means you're conforming. You're accepting lies. You're accepting what might be true, but it's not. You know, and two, Satan used people to get to you. That's real life, man. He used you to get to you. And one thing in the scene in the movie, how he felt people. Like, once you awake, man, you feel people, man. Once you conscious, man, once you get closer to God, man, God give you so much deep empathy because God is love, man. You can tell somebody has God because the love inside of them. You know what I'm saying? You feel people. You be able to feel other people's emotions. You know what I'm saying? The empathy. You know, he said in the scene, I felt like I knew him. Even though he did, too. But if you notice throughout the movie at the end, when the dude killed himself with the gun, and it's like he got into his brain. You know what I'm saying? That's really how it is, man. Like when you a deep empath, man, God give you that empathy. You feel people, you feel vulnerable. Somebody hurt, you hurt too. You know what I'm saying? You see your neighbor on the side of the road hurt too. You want to help them. You know what I'm saying? That's empathy. That's what the emotions God feel you, man. Consciousness is your emotions too, man. God, when I say we are gods, man, I'm not saying that we are God, the creator himself. We're not the creator. We'll never be. But he created us and he's in our DNA. You know what I'm saying? He's in our DNA. So we have it in our body, and actually 90% of our body mass is stardust, because we have all the elements except for hydrogen and helium, which are created in stars. And what a star is light. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, this stuff is deep. Created out of stars, Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Star seeds. Man, all this stuff is deep, man. And another Another thing is, we must research ourselves, man. We gotta dig deep to the truth. God is saying the veil gonna be lifted, His Spirit gonna be pouring. Knowledge shall be increased. You know, for the humble minds and the pure hearts. You know, get out the matrix, free your mind. Religion, all that, it's a tool to control us. Spirit, let the Spirit lead you. You know. Now is the time, man. Knowledge is going to be poured. Knowledge will be increased, man. God is pouring His Spirit out right now. And, He's telling us this is a message. Get out, man. This stuff is serious. Get out the matrix. Wake up and see the light. We are lights. God chosen are the lights of this world. The Israelites. Leave race out of it. You know what I'm saying? On this journey, I met all types of people, all types of countries, all types of backgrounds, and they all see the same vision I do, man. Color, this is a racial divide, a division to keep us divided, man. It's a trick. This movie had nothing to do about race. It is true, but that's the minor purpose. The bigger purpose is us. You know what I'm saying? And our minds, how powerful our minds is, how powerful we are. We have really good abilities. The first humans on Earth, before all of this stuff, man. You've been following me. You know, man. This stuff is deep. You had spiritual powers, man. Before stuff started getting real and these evil entities came into our dimensions, man. This stuff is real. When the Bible said we had the ability to move mountains, man, this stuff is real, man. We are powerful. The devil don't want us to reach that power. He don't want us to have fun, God. You know what I'm saying? He don't want us to find the truth. Jesus came to this earth to show us how powerful we are. They used Jesus and they changed his identity and put all this stuff on him and have people thinking he not real. You know what I'm saying? This name agenda, man, a name is a name. Name can be spelled different ways. It's still the same name. So don't get caught up into certain stuff, man. It's really just taking you away from the purpose. Like, it's really just confusing people. You're not helping people. You're confusing people, condemning them for things that you don't even know what you're talking about. And, God love you. I love you. Overall message, get out. We'll get deeper into a lot more things, about us. And what we possess, our abilities, all that stuff. So, with that being said, man, one love.